Hello and welcome to Let's Play Sonic CD Parts. Victor won't be joining us anymore, so now you only get me to listen to as we play through this awesome game, this awesome level that is not awesome, it's terrible. Stardust Speedway. Judging from the name itself, at first I thought this would be like the best level in the entire game. It isn't! It's one of the most irritating levels in this game. Probably not the most. The thing is, it has everything you could want out of a Sonic game. A lot of speed and a lot of boosting, blasting, and going all over the place in all the wrong directions. As you saw there, I just got shot backwards into an enemy. So yeah. There are springs and boost pads all over the place, and what makes this even more annoying is that there are these switches that flip you between running through the foreground and background. And oh my god, this music. What the hell is that noise? What's going? Just makes me want to puke hearing it. So. Anyway, boost pads will send you back and forth depending on how you land on them. Springs will shoot you in every direction you want. And those flipping switches in the background, if you flip them, you'll go between the background and the foreground. If you're not in the right ground, like say you're not in the background, you can't pass through certain objects, but if you're not in the foreground, you can't, run up certain objects. So it's kind of hard to tell how you intend to proceed through either the foreground or the background until after you've already made the mistake of passing through it one way or another. And right here, right up here, this is where things are real screwy. There's a giant Eggman statue right here being built. Okay, yes, I forget it. He's Eggman. I don't care anymore. But right here, there are tons of these fucking springs. They'll shoot you every which way. Some of them you can control, but even then, only just barely. I mean, watch this. There's boost pad sent me straight back to the statue. Now I'm being bounced everywhere. I'm back in one of these things again, and I got shot into another one. These things will boost you all over and look at this! Look at this crap! I couldn't get out of there! And now it's shooting me back again! This is the most bizarre speedway I have ever seen. I used to think Stardust Speedway, awesome! A lot of speed, a lot of running, a lot of Sonic going at super speed, but no. It's just springs pretending to be a pinball game that it isn't. But yeah, we are now at Stardust Speedway Zone 3. Act, whatever. But we're at the third part of Stardust Speedway, and I'm gonna take advantage of there's gonna be a little trick here where I can use... I need to get to those item boxes up there, because there's a set of speed shoes up there that'll... should help me out if I use them just right. But unfortunately, I make the mistake of not rolling up into the ball right here. But oh my god, it's Metal Sonic! And Eggman? Oh, a race, is it? Well, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, so you better be ready, Metal. Shoot. Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying before. If I'd used that boost box correctly, or speed shoes box correctly, I would have got a huge leap forward right there at the very beginning. But anyway, it's me versus Metal, and Eggman is trailing behind us in his Eggmobile, trying to kill whoever comes in second. And since there's only two of you, it's either me or Metal, and I'm not gonna let Metal beat me. I mean, Metal is an awesome character. He's an awesome robot. He's a copy of me, but I'm not gonna let him out. I'm not gonna let him get ahead of it. Oh, no, no, no! You troll! Okay. Let's do this again. Now I gotta screw up. I'm gonna get that forward jump this time. And what? I told you you weren't coming back. You're not coming back in here. I don't care. But yeah, I finally got that forward jump I wanted. And you're finally going to actually notice some of the lag in this video, because at this point, I think Fraps really got pissed off at having to record so much all at once. So you're just going to have to live with a little bit of lag here and there. It won't be as major as it would be on this end with Sony Vegas. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't. Fuck you, Metal! What you gonna do now, Eggman? Huh? Run like a bitch. Run! And there's a pink hedgehog to save. Oh, boy. Well, coming up next, it's the final zone. It's Metallic Madness. And, this level can be severely tricky as well, but not quite in the same way as Stardust Speedway. But on the bright side, I've kind of memorized most of the layout so that I know how to get where I want to get the way I want to get to it. If I don't run into one of those stupid things. But yeah, it's Metallic Madness. This is Eggman's base on Little Planet. The giant fortress that he set up to be his own, and he's got lots of crushing and spike and spinny things. It already looks like he's well and truly set to conquer. He's got his base set up. And there goes part one. Wow, that wasn't too bad. Yeah. Now on to Zone 2. This one is extraordinarily tricky if you have no idea where you... Excuse me. If you have no idea where you're going. It's kind of reminiscent of Scrap Brain Zone with these spinny things in the midair. But, you know, I kind of figured out how to go, where to go, and how to do where I go, or whatever. I know where to go and how to get there. So, basically, you just go down these chutes. Always go right. No matter what chute you come to. If you happen to have entered into one of the chutes that I managed to go past when I was coming through here, always go right. Don't go up, don't go down, don't go back. Go right. Because right is right. Unless you get to this point, in which this point you kind of need to go back and forth going down and jumping on platforms. This is a very strange device that I never understood for the longest time. You actually need this weird thing in order to progress to up here where this bomb guy is. Once the bomb guy is gone, jump in here and... Oh my god. Oh my god! Chibi Sonic! But yeah, at this point the lag has gotten absolutely impossible for me to view correctly, so I'm a little preoccupied trying to figure out what's going on here. Jumping, bouncing, and getting somewhere. Sending through the corridors here will lead you to the next part. Whatever the next part is. This is where it really becomes a labyrinth as opposed to, hey, run to the right. Because you still need to go to the right to get to the goal. Don't go through that door. That'll just lead back to where you came from. But in order to get to the right, you often have to go to the left to either get higher or lower to get to where it's possible to keep going right. But either way, just wait for the ever so slow spike trap to come down, jump through the gaps, and head right for the goal. That's all there is to it. That's 2 zones of metallic madness cleared with a good future. Which means we are now heading to the good future of metallic madness to face off against Dr. Eggman. You know, given that this is Eggman's huge base, you'd imagine that no matter what future it was, Eggman would have some significant influence on the architecture here. I mean, he built this place, didn't he? Didn't he? Instead, everything is blue and green and happy and oh my god, bumpers. And holy shit. Okay, what you see, this section right here, is the only place where there is a bottomless pit in this entire game. And that's it. It's pretty sad. I don't get why that was the only bottomless pit. I know at this point Eggman's trying to make it a gauntlet in order for, you know, trying to challenge Sonic before he reaches this room. The room of the final boss! The final boss that is... a fan machine? Like I said earlier, this is the lamest boss in the history of lame bosses. It is so lame that if you actually get defeated by this thing, you might as well just curl up into a ball and cry. It is so bad. It's not even funny.
He's blowing hot air.
I told you to get out! Okay, ow. Okay, I wasn't thinking there, but... You know, I told you, this boss isn't difficult. I can... Ow! Well, fuck you! I mean, yeah, even you can take some hits and it still won't be that hard. As long as you keep your rings and... You know, you can actually memorize a pattern here and take them out that... Oh god, there goes my... Oh well. Just keep with the pattern. I know what you're about to do next. So I just need to dodge this one and you